Welcome to Soul Upgrade Studio. Your reset starts here. If you have ever felt stuck, lost, burned out, completely broken, this channel is for you. I thought I lacked discipline. I blamed myself every day. I was completely wrong. I started over every Monday. I made the same promises. Nothing ever changed. I thought motivation was enough. I believed effort solved everything. It never did. Then I discovered one truth. It changed everything for me. Nobody talks about it. If you're stuck right now, this might change your life. Stay until the end. I kept trying harder. I thought effort was enough. I couldn't understand why. Every new beginning felt exciting. Every ending felt familiar. The cycle never stopped. I wasn't missing ambition. I wasn't missing dreams. I was missing something else. That missing piece changed everything for me. I just couldn't see it. It wasn't motivation. It wasn't willpower. It was my system. I depended on feelings. Feelings always changed. My habits changed too. Some mornings felt easy. Other mornings felt impossible. I kept waiting to feel ready. That was my biggest mistake. I waited for motivation instead of taking action. Motivation always fades. That's what it does. It was never meant to last. The people I admired didn't always feel motivated. They simply kept going. I stopped chasing motivation. I started building simple systems. Everything began to change. I made every habit easier. I removed every excuse. Consistency finally felt possible. I stopped aiming for perfection. I focused on showing up. That changed everything. Missing one day happened. Quitting never did. That became my rule. Tiny actions felt insignificant. They quietly built momentum. Progress finally became real. I stopped comparing myself. I only compared yesterday. That gave me peace. My confidence didn't appear first. It grew with every action, one habit at a time. I finally understood success. It wasn't one big moment. It was daily repetition. The hardest part wasn't starting. It was continuing anyway, especially on difficult days. The hardest part wasn't starting. It was continuing anyway, especially on difficult days. That's when I realized change isn't an event, it's a lifestyle. I used to fear failure. Now I feared staying the same. That changed my mindset. I stopped chasing quick results. I started trusting the process. Everything felt different. One good day wasn't enough. One bad day wasn't everything. Consistency became my goal. I made my habits obvious. I made them incredibly easy. I couldn't ignore them. I prepared the night before. I removed unnecessary decisions. My mornings became easier. I stopped relying on discipline. I relied on my routine. The results surprised me. The small wins mattered. They built real confidence. Confidence built bigger wins. Nobody noticed my progress. It happened quietly every day. I kept going anyway. The boring days mattered most. That's where growth happened. That's where I changed. Then one day I realized I wasn't forcing discipline anymore. It had become my lifestyle. I finally saw the truth. Nothing changed overnight. Everything changed over time. I stopped chasing perfection. Progress became my priority. That made all the difference. Some days felt amazing. Some days felt difficult. I showed up anyway. Every small habit mattered. Every tiny choice counted. Every action shaped me. I stopped asking why. I started asking how. My mindset completely changed. I built systems first. Results came later. That's how real change works. The more I repeated, the easier it became. Consistency replaced motivation. I wasn't becoming perfect. I was becoming better. That was enough. The old version faded. A stronger version appeared. One day at a time. Then I understood everything. Change was always possible. I just needed patience. I stopped waiting for tomorrow. I started using today. Everything began there. My habits shaped my future, not my intentions, not my excuses. I realized something powerful. Every choice had consequences, even the small ones. I couldn't control everything, but I controlled my response. That was enough. Some days I struggled. Some days I succeeded. I never stopped showing up. I stopped looking for shortcuts. I trusted simple habits. They never failed me. The process felt boring. The results felt incredible. It was worth it. I became more patient. I became more focused. I became more disciplined. I no longer chased motivation. I protected my routine. That changed everything. The cycle finally ended, not because life changed, because I changed. I thought I needed more time. I actually needed more consistency. That changed my perspective. Success wasn't built overnight. It was built every day, one choice at a time. I stopped chasing perfection. I started chasing progress. Everything became easier. The hardest days taught me. The easiest days fooled me. I kept moving forward. I learned to trust myself, even after making mistakes, even after failing. My habits became automatic. My excuses became weaker. My confidence became stronger. The person I wanted wasn't far away. I was becoming that person. I didn't need another Monday. I didn't need another year. I needed today. Every decision mattered. Every action counted. Every habit shaped me. That's when I understood. Real change is quiet, until everyone notices. I stopped fearing failure. I feared staying the same. That became my fuel. Every small step mattered. Every small win counted. Nothing was ever wasted. I finally understood discipline. It wasn't about perfection. It was about consistency. The life I wanted was built by habits, not by motivation. I stopped making excuses. I started making progress. Everything slowly changed. The results weren't instant, but they were permanent. That made them valuable. People noticed the change. They asked what happened. The answer was simple. I changed my habits. My habits changed me. Everything else followed. The cycle finally ended, not with one decision, but with daily actions. If I can change, you can change too. It starts today. My future changed because my daily choices changed. Nothing else. I stopped waiting. I stopped doubting. I finally started living. Change isn't impossible. It's simply uncomfortable at the beginning. Your next decision matters. Your next habit matters. Your future depends on both. You don't need perfect timing. You just need to start today. Your future self will thank you. If this story helped you, subscribe for more real self-improvement. Let's grow together. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Your reset starts here. Soul Upgrade Studio.